Now, time for Fox Carolina weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Well, if you want to soak up some sunshine tomorrow, it looks like you're definitely going to want to do it earlier in the day. Meteorologist Ben Dorenbach filling us in on what we can expect for tomorrow. So, Ben, it sounds like it's going to be a little bit later in the afternoon that we're going to have to kind of pop inside for a little bit.
Perhaps, and honestly, that would probably be mostly in the mountains. The upstate definitely will not be on the receiving end of the majority of the showers. That would belong to the mountains. Looking at Futurecast, why don't we start there? We'll have a few clouds passing by throughout the night, much like what we're experiencing right now. We're going to start with some sunshine for your Sunday morning, and then that's when those showers pop up, is in the late afternoon into the evening. And it'll start in the mountains, and then a couple of those showers will work their way into the upstate. But better chances of rain for the upstate will happen a little bit later tomorrow night into early Monday morning. So I'm thinking most of the upstate will be dry, but there will definitely be a couple of showers that make their way down from the mountains. Notice Monday looking a little bit rainier. On top of that, it'll also be cooler, and that's a pattern we're going to have to get used to coming up next week. We were mostly in the 80s, near 90 the past few weeks. Next week, it's looking more like highs in the 60s and 70s, which is what you'll see in the 7-day in just a few minutes. High temperatures today were in the 80s area-wide, lower 80s if you were in the mountains, and middle 80s in the upstate. On top of that, we are cooling down fairly nicely, fairly steadily. 69 degrees in Union, 78. Meanwhile, here in downtown Greenville, with 60s being felt in the mountains. In addition to the pretty close to normal heat, we also have some pretty low humidity considering what time of the year it is. 50s to near 60-degree dew points. If you recall a week or two ago, those were in the 70s. So definitely relief from that intense humidity that we experienced not long ago. Satellite and radar showing a couple of showers forming over northeast Georgia. A couple sprinkles also being found on some of the eastern-facing slopes in western North Carolina. Not expecting really anything to happen with those. Taking a look at the broad view of the southeast, we have showers along the North Carolina coast. We had a few over the South Carolina coast today as well. Upstate forecast tonight, increasing clouds, 61 degrees for your low temperature. Mountains, it'll be a little cooler, 56 degrees for low temperature as clouds build in. And we should start with a little bit of sunshine for your Sunday, 50s, low 60s to start, 70s by lunchtime, and highs will be in the mid-70s if you live in the mountains, and 82 for the upstate. 30 and 40% rain chances for the late part of the day in the upstate and mountains respectively. Most activity will happen in the mountains. A few thunderstorms possible. Not expecting anything intense or severe with those storms. An outside chance at one or two of those becoming a little strong, but overall I think our risk is going to be pretty well low. 7 out of 10 on the Carolina sky meter is what we're going to rate the day, and no washouts this week, but pretty good chances that there will be on and off showers for most days this week. So 50% rain chances across the board Monday through Friday in both the upstate and the mountains, but also notice that big temperature drop from Sunday into Monday. We go from 70s, low 80s, a little cooler than today, but then we just pull the carpet out from the thermometer. We get 60s to low 70s beginning on Monday. So first couple of days next week will be on the cool side with on and off showers. So just overall fairly gloomy weather. Not expecting much sunshine, on and off drizzle, a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but really with those temperatures it's going to be pretty hard to get very many thunderstorms to go severe with these summer-like conditions in place. We start to warm though for the second half of the week. Lower to middle 70s take over for high temperatures on Wednesday, and then before we know it, the wedge is going to gradually weaken, and that's going to allow a little more heat to build in. So that could allow some more headway for a few thunderstorms to form with those on and off showers by Thursday and Friday. Safe to say things should start to dry up by next Saturday, and temperatures respond accordingly with highs in the lower and middle 80s.